Greetings everybody, it is the Doctor, and I am on Ensign Ricky, continuing our leveling from 50 to 60. I just want to give a shout out and thank you to Les at Diego Diaz for giving me my orbital strike, my orbital chasing beam strike. It is no longer just an orbital strike, it is now the wonderful chasing beam. That means you activate it and it will chase your enemies on the ground and last for an extended period of time. It's a Voth trait, I believe. It is a bit expensive. I really thank you for that trait. I have not been able to have it on any of my characters, and you allowed Ensign Ricky here to have it, so I have put it on him. These buttons always keep switching places. Really crazy. Anyway, thank you for that. Also, there are new missions available to us on Kobali Prime. We are level 56. We are not 57 yet, but at least one new mission has opened up, maybe two. So let's continue this Kobali Prime storyline mission and see where it goes.
We can't stop until the Vadwar leave our world.
This one is called Hidden Assault.
Our forward base in the hills has new information regarding the Vadwar's chemical attack plans. Can you meet with Hanshin Sadalor about this new intel? I imagine, given our track record, that this will not be as easy a task as it sounds.
Meet with Hanshin Salador in the hills. We will get a major technology boost, 2 times technology points.
We can't stop.
So let's go to the transporter and go to the hills. I kind of see what's going on now with the map, and how we're doing this is we're basically progressing around the entire map. I mean, we went from way over here, and we're over here now, and we've kind of gone into this area, and we keep going up and up the mountain. I think we'll end up at the summit, kind of going around the entire map. I like that idea, very cool. Remember the ship, the Vadwar ship is up there, so maybe we'll find out what that's all about. We go to the hillside base is where we'll go find Salador. Thank you for coming. Alright, Commander, the General said you had news.
Yes, I do. The Vadwar have data on their project, somewhere in the hills. Our scouts attempted to recover more information, but they never made it back to base. The data should still be on them if you can find their bodies. It is a grim task, but could you recover the data and then search for information on the chemicals?
Look for data on the anti-Kobali chemicals on fallen Kobali scouts. Okay. So I assume we need to go this way. Yep. And I see we keep moving up the mountain, which is really cool. Lower mountains. I will say, though, I will reiterate, I wish we were allowed to take our entire bridge officers with us, not just 2 of them, because there's a lot of odd war you always have to go through here, and I would like to have all of my bridge officers. It would really help in some of these situations.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Just use that chasing orbital strike. Just clear a path for me, orbital strike. I love that thing. See, the Vadwars stop you from progressing on.
Enemy targets on
Oh,
sensors.
come on. What's going on here? All kinds of glowy stuff. Whoa! Don't know what that was. Don't like it. Guess we go this way. There's a Kobali scout, probably what we need to scan. Yeah, 1 of 3. You find some partial data on the anti-Kobali chemicals.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected.
Okay, this looks like another dead Kobali over here. You find the location of a Vodwar base in the hills containing data on the chemicals. Recover data from forward Vodwar base. Which I'm guessing is right over here, hidden assault. So I need to go up here. Vodwar everywhere. Okay, let's take these out. We're gonna have to get over there.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Okay, we took over this base. One of 2. Good. Captain, I've analyzed the data and determined that it details part of the composition of the anti-Kobali chemical virus. The Vodwar split the data into 3 parts and hid each one in a separate base. If we could recover all 3 of them, we would have enough details on the chemical strain to create a counter-agent. Recover chemical strain data from other Vodwar bases. Got to do this 2 more times. And we can look down there over the Kobali city. That's kind of neat. Alright, so it looks like we're... What do we need to do? Move further up the mountain, probably? Yep. To the next one. Like I said, we'll just keep moving up the mountain. I like that idea. Except we're gonna have to fight another Vodwar group at this base.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Whoa, flying Vodwar.
Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Okay, this console. And then this console. Good, we just need data from one last base, and I'm guessing it's even further up or over here. Okay. Okay, now we gotta take out this base.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Serpent Smasher, I'm guessing for killing Vodwar.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Yeah, I really wish we could take all of our bridge officers. I mean, it would really help out a lot. All of our ground officers. Complete the open mission Trapped to access the final sample. Defeat incoming Vodwar to receive chemical data.
Enemy targets on
I gotta defeat 4 waves of Vodwar. Wow, okay.
personal
That's a
shield
lot.
losing power.
This is where I could use all my other bridge officers, would be great. All my ground officers. Need to target him.
Enemy combatants in close proximity. Flanking damage detected.
Okay, we got our tier 4 reward for that open mission. That was part of the main mission.
Losing power.
But I still have more Vodwar on me.
Flanking damage detected.
There's just so many of them that come, and I mean, really, I want all my officers. This is nuts.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Or they will not stop coming. Jeez, give me a break. Look, they're back again over here now. This should be everything we need. Find the hidden hillside base. Let's get out of here before I get attacked again. So there's another base up here we're going to find. Wow, this is a lot of Vodwar. Oh, here we go, another hidden base. That is really cool. Speak to Hanshin Grazar.
Excellent. We've been wondering when we would hear from anyone else. And and having some place the Vaadwaur haven't found yet has been extremely valuable. Unfortunately, there is still more work to be done. We have key components of the strain, but we still need one last thing before we can create an antivirus.
And we're done with that little Kobali mission, and we get a major technology boost for it. Excellent. And there is another one called A New Warfare, so let's go ahead and do it.
Your information on the Vaadwaur's anti-Kobali research
And
has
his
been
voice changed.
invaluable. But in order for it to work, we need a sample of the original strain of the virus.
His voice just
we know
changed
that the base near us
from
has
the last
the original
dialogue.
strain of the virus stored, but we don't have the strength to assault it. Would you lead the charge to get the original strain?
How does something like that get past, quality control? Come on. He's got one voice in one dialogue, and he's got an entirely different voice in the other dialogue, and it's the same guy. That don't make sense. Assault the nearby Vaadwaur base to recover the original chemical strain. Ooh, and this is what I was talking about. This is a good reward. This is the Kobali Warfare Specialist. So you get that by playing A New Warfare in the Kobali missions. And this is what I was saying. You can get some really cool rewards from these Kobali Prime missions that people aren't even aware of. I mean, look how deeply back in missions that this reward is. What this is going to do is give you 10% damage versus Vaadwaur on the ground. It is a DOF that you can make an active warfare specialist DOF. So it's these kinds of things that are available that people aren't aware of in the Kobali Prime missions, but they're there if you would just go play them. It's very cool. Complete the open mission Chemical Strike in order to finish this first. So what is that? That means we're getting close to the summit. We're getting toward the end of this, actually. A New Warfare. So let's go to this base over here. I don't know what the open mission consists of, but we're not in the circle yet to start it. I think I went the wrong place. Yes, I did go to the wrong place. Now I've just aggroed every Vaadwaur in the area.
Shield losing power.
We need to go over here. Yeah, over here.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Come on, guys. Over here is where I need you. Okay, what do we have? Complete the open mission Chemical Strike. I guess I have to knock on that console over there. I did something. I don't know what I did.
Personal shield losing power.
Wasn't Chemical Strike, though. It must have been something else I had started. Clear base of all Vaadwaur. Didn't I just do that? Maybe these over here.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
The base is clear. We can start the data download now.
Okay, good. Where do I do that? Okay, overriding the transporters so we can send in soldiers. Activate transporters to bring in Kobali soldiers. Excellent. Could definitely use some Kobali on my side. Good. Repel incoming Vaadwaur. Okay. So it looks like we're going to have a lot of Vaadwaur coming.
Enemy targets on sensors.
One of two. Oh, they're coming from this side also.
Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
The Vaadwaur are releasing a chemical, but not the one we're after. And all the Kobali are dead. The chemical is killing the Kobali. Not good. More Vaadwaur are incoming. You have to hold them off until we have the data. So I have to do it all by myself, huh?
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
We have the data and the chemicals are dissipating into the air. Okay. Good, and I finished that. Got my stuff. Recover chemical data from console. Good. Upload chemical data to your ship. Oh, I have to go back down to the facility down here. Well, we made some progress. And we got a new facility over here to hang out at. Neat, a new hidden base. We've received the data on the chemicals, examining them now. According to our readings, the chemical you encountered is designed to reverse the Kobali's rebirth process. The virus acts within seconds, and once a Kobali is infected, there's no recovery. Interestingly enough, in some ways, this virus resembles the treatments the Doctor used to temporarily restore a Voyager crew member who was revived by the Kobali genetic virus. Do you have any idea why the Vaadwaur would develop both chemicals? According to this data, the Kobali killer chemical was meant to wipe out all Kobali on the planet. The anti-Kobali chemical would ensure that any Kobali they missed would not be able to continue their species. The Vaadwaur want to kill off the Kobali as fast and efficiently as possible, no loose ends. Can an immunization be made? Yes, but it would take some time. We will coordinate with Captain Dralia and Captain Kim's crew to do what we can. According to the data you recovered, the Vaadwaur have a large amount of the chemical stored in their main base and are planning on unleashing it on the Kobali. Your orders? Begin work on a counter-agent. I'll speak with the Kobali. Take the transporter back to the city. Return to General Cunell.
The Vaadwaur have a chemical that can instantly kill us? I don't even know how to respond anymore. I can only hope you all can come up with an immunization to it soon. I will rally our soldiers. We will need to make an all-out attack on their main base and stop the Vaadwaur before they can complete their horrible work. Speak with me again soon. Hopefully, we will be ready to begin the assault then.
And we get our reward, Kobali Warfare Specialist.
We can't stop until...
So I believe...
We can't stop. There are always attacks that you
we
can
cannot
help us
do the next one until level 57.
We can't...
So we are at our max right now until we get to level 57. But as far as the map goes, we've come all the way to over here to the upper mountains. Maybe even here, close to the summit. I guess we've come to that base here. Was the last base we were at. So we've really covered a lot of distance, especially in this episode. A lot of distance on Kobali Prime. Getting near the end, I believe, of the main Kobali Prime storylines. But let's look at that DOF that we got. I guess I don't have to unpack it. Let's look at recent recruits. It's not there. Where do I... Ah, yeah, Kobali Warfare Specialist. Okay, let's use it. There we go. It is Jay Natal. Jay Natal, he's a ground warfare specialist. Ground increased damage versus the Vaadwaur. Ground Warfare Specialist. Having this officer on active duty will increase all of your damage output when in combat versus the Vaadwaur on ground maps. Plus 10% all damage. He's efficient, eidetic memory, logical resolve. So we get a very rare Kobali DOF, Tactical Ground Warfare Specialist. So there you go. Very useful if you do a lot of ground warfare against Vaadwaur. This would be a DOF you would want to make active. It'll give you more damage versus the Vaadwaur. So that is a free DOF that you can get, and all you got to do is play that mission in the Kobali Prime storyline. Of course, you just have to get to it. You have to play all the previous missions, obviously. And there you go. Nice free DOF that's actually pretty useful. So that stuff is available. Stuff is there. Kobali Prime is not something you really want to skip over, because there is cool stuff like that. Okay, well, we are maxed out on what we can do on Kobali Prime right now. Cannot do anything else until level 57. I can't play the next storyline missions until we're 57. So as you can see, I've got quite a bit of grinding to do before we can continue anything under Delta Rising. I'm going to have to get to level 57. That'll mean a lot of STFs, a lot of patrol grindings. I'll do whatever I can and we will get there, but probably not real quickly. Probably be a few days before I get there on this character, but I will do that, and when I get there, we will come back and start the level 57 missions. So I just want to say thank you all for watching so far. I think this whole series has been a lot of fun. And it's not over yet, but we are certainly getting closer and closer, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it all wraps up. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.